Well, hello and welcome back to the Loretta McNary Show. My next guest is one of the most recognizable personalities in sports, entertainment, and television. From dominating inside the WWE ring to now traveling the country discovering unforgettable food, cultures, and experiences, he continues to connect his audience in massive ways. Please welcome WWE superstar and host of USA Network's hit series, Everything on the Menu. Braun, welcome.
What an introduction, first and foremost. Thank you. Holy cow, you made me feel like $1,000,000 this morning.
All right, so it's only up from here. I promise you, if that was the standard, hold on tight.
I love it. Well,
Okay, so
thank you.
let's
How are
start
you this
this.
morning, dear?
Honey, I am super awesome and amazing. I am kicking my feet, looking down on the world because you know what? I'm ready to dominate with this conversation. We are making it
All
happen.
right. Yes,
You ready to
ma'am.
spread some goodness all over television?
Let's spread some food love.
Yes. Okay. So you're in season 2. Everything on the Menu. Love the title. It's here. What made you come back after season 1? What was it that said, yes, we got to do this again?
I'm still hungry. No, the reality of that's the big part is I'm always hungry. I mean, I'm a 350-pound land mammal, so I have to eat. Season 2 was made by you, the viewers and the listeners at home. Right now is why season 2 happened. It was the #1 new television show last year, the #1 television show at 10 p.m. And top 5 in the viewer demographic, 18 to 44. So thank you. That's why there's season 2, the listeners at home.
I love that answer. You said because I'm hungry. And how tall are you? Because even on the screen, I feel so tiny.
I am 6'8" and 345, 350 pounds, depending how much of the menu I've consumed that day.
Oh my goodness. I can see me standing beside you, interviewing you in person. Oh my goodness. I'm going to bring a ladder. I'm bringing the ladder. But let me ask you this, Broad. So your travel combines some of my favorite things, travel, food, and personality. What makes it different from other food shows viewers have seen before? And you've already said a lot of it. You are the secret weapon, the secret sauce. But what in your mind is it really that you are hitting those numbers and knocking them out the park?
I think a lot of it really boils down to my juvenile, wonder of learning and stuff like that, and taking this adventure and taking the fans and the foodies along with me because I was never educated in this. I didn't go to school for it. I was blessed to travel around the world with WWE and have the opportunity to sample every walk of life, cuisine, culture, around the world, and realize how much I enjoyed trying new foods and experiences in the culinary art space. So that was the kind of the idea, and was joking around how season 1 came about and how everything on the menu came. My agent Nick, who's sitting across smiling from me right now because he knows I'm telling this story, we went out to eat at a hibachi restaurant. I ordered 4 entrees for myself, and the waiter went to walk off, and Nick was like, wait, that was just for him, and the eyes lit up like this. So he ordered, and we were talking to Kevin, who's the producer on the show, one day. This was when I was out in 2023 after I broke my neck in WWE and wondering what I was going to do in life, if I was ever going to wrestle again, what kind of life I was going to have. So we're throwing ideas at the wall of, what could I do next if I can't wrestle anymore? Because I know I've been given, the Lord has blessed me with many, attributes, physically, my size, stature, but there's something inside of me that I've realized I'm really good at putting smiles on people's faces, and I love doing it. So this opportunity with that, joking around, talking on the phone, talking about this incident at this restaurant. I was like, yeah, half the time I go to these places, these nice restaurants, I look and the menu is so, complex and overwhelming with so many delicious choices. I wish I could order everything on the menu. And something, a little light bulb went off in all of our heads. We took it on our own selves, on our own liberty, and went out and we shot a pilot episode for it at a place called the Great Outdoors Supper Club in Kewauskan, Wisconsin. It caught my attention because they have a 96-ounce prime rib on the menu. So went in there, shot a pilot episode for it, talked to a couple streaming platforms. Lo and behold, USA Network saw it. They fell in love with it. They knew the Braun Strowman character. They knew what happens when they put me on television. They took a shot, and boy, did they hit.
Oh my goodness, you said so much in there. I could stay there, but I have other questions because I'm so curious about all of this and I'm so excited. Like you, I have the wonder of a child. I really do. I just love life. I love encouraging people and showing them things they've never seen before. And so, what was your favorite city? What city impacted you the most when you said, oh my goodness, I did not see this coming? As if a 96-ounce steak is not enough.
I mean, in all honesty, it was what was next. It was like every city is so special, and it's not fair just to be like, oh, this was my favorite city, because every city is so unique with their own culture, their own cuisine, their own walk of life. And the really cool thing, I think, one of the really cool things about this series in season 1 and season 2 is shining light on some of these restaurants that might have been, not necessarily forgotten, but are not up to times, where they don't have their social media presence, so the younger generation doesn't know about them and stuff like that. So these restaurants that have been open 50, 60, 70 years are on their first, second, third, fourth generation family members working at it, having that opportunity to, showcase and shine light on their culture, their families, their passion, and what they do in the food space has been one of my favorite things to do with the show. With that is, helping revamp, breathe life back into some of these old American restaurants that have been around, supporting the community for so long and helping reestablish the roots with the younger generations that might not know about them because they're, I'm guilty of as well. You get caught in them doom scrolling on your social media and stuff like that. So hopefully, like giving the opportunity for these restaurants and then these newer restaurants, the same thing, having the place to showcase, because there's never been a food show that gives a restaurant an opportunity to show the audience everything that they have on their menu. You look at all these great food shows that have came before mine, and they do such an amazing job, but you get to see 1 or 2, maybe 3 dishes at these restaurants, their top signature dishes. Well, this is an opportunity for, these restaurants to, show their whole hand of cards. They're all in. Here's your opportunity. This is everything that we got. And then having guests on season 2 to sit down and, have that conversation. And everybody has those friends and, meeting new friends or running into random people that you sit down and you break bread with, and all of a sudden, your life's changed. You're in business together. You fell in love with somebody. You rekindled a relationship that you haven't talked to somebody in so many years, and you get to see a lot of that, because some of my guests that I have are my friends that I haven't seen in 4 or 5 years. So being able to sit down, have those conversations, have some cocktails, and then meeting new friends as well. So a lot of the guests I'd never met before in my life, but I had looked up to them for what they'd done in their careers. So it's just really fun. The show is it's evolving, just like the world is. We constantly keep moving. The team is so great of like, what can we do next? How do we keep this audience's attention? Because, attention spans are short now. There's so much out there for everybody to consume content-wise. I want to make sure that I keep bringing the best product. I want to make sure I'm bringing the best version of myself. I want to make sure that I keep my fans and those foodies and food lovers out there's attention on everything on the menu.
Absolutely. Braun, I want to tell you, the WWE has truly prepared you for this moment in time. You command the room, not only because of your statue, but because of your personality and your hunger for everybody to say, I see you, I hear you. So when you mention those friends have been some amazing people, like athletes, musicians, comedians, and celebrities in this season. So which guest brought you the most different kind of energy that you said, you know what, I never saw them like that? And because we're now seeing you, your WWE global fan base, we're seeing you in such a different light. And you know what? I got to say, I love it.
In all honesty, it's every guest. You're just gonna have to tune in and see. It's such a conversation. It's such a different walk of life. Every guest has their own amazing story that's got them to where they are in life, and giving them the opportunity to talk about it while breaking bread. It makes for an absolute amazing 30-minute episode, and I can't wait for everybody to see the premiere this Friday on USA Network after SmackDown.
I love how you answer my questions before I ask. That was definitely where can we watch this fantastic show? So I don't know if you've ever been to Memphis, but I want to tell you, I want to invite you here. I would love for you to see some of our city, our culture here, because it is a city that will leave you in awe and wonder. I promise you.
Memphis is definitely on there. It boils down to the fans. Tune in and watch. Season 3 is where we can make it happen. The more eyes that watch it, the more USA wants to do it. So everybody tune in. Let's make it happen. Memphis, you're on the list.
Braun, you are such a joy. Oh my goodness, my day. How can it come down from this? Oh, and that's what you bring to televisions everywhere, all over the world, whether it's WWE or everything on the menu. Thank you so much for what you do. And I look forward to having you be a guest again real soon.
Thank you, dear.
Bye for now. I tell you, he needed no introduction. I know once you saw him, heard his voice, heard his name, you immediately connected. WWE superstar, Braun, yeah. And now he's doing his new show, USA Network. Everything's on the menu. I love the title. I love his energy. I'm telling you. But anyway, so that's what I have for you for this show. Thank you so much for enjoying every segment that we had. So I want to always say, think positive, dream big dreams, help someone along the way. And we will see you soon. And beloved, live like you believe.